At a Trump rally this past weekend in Manchester, New Hampshire, a activist, I guess we would call this person, decided to probably do something that was not good and rushed towards the stage and called Donald Trump a dictator. Well, Donald Trump does have Secret Service protection, so anybody going towards the stage, whether they're walking or rushing, there's kind of conflicting reports about it, but either way, Secret Service got the individual. And Donald Trump then worked the crowd up into an absolute frenzy by telling the Secret Service to do what they were already doing and getting the individual out of there. Here's the clip, and I want you, when you watch this clip, pay close attention to how the crowd reacts, because that's the scary part. Take a look.
Who is this? Is he a friend? You can get him out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go ahead, you can throw him out. Well, now we know that politics is getting serious, so now we know we're getting serious. Now, he's just a disturbed person. Remember that used to happen all the time? People used to call for it. Where is that? We want it back. But now, probably we're really now into political season, and that is happening. It's happening, and the people...
So Donald Trump says this is a deeply disturbed individual, which he knows nothing about this person. The individual, by the way, did call him a dictator. So yeah, that pisses Donald Trump off, even though he wants to be one. But there's no indication, by the way, that this is actually a disturbed person. But none of that is relevant. The Secret Service was doing their job, right? Somebody got a little too close. That's not good. You gotta get him out of there. Trump then, with his get him out of here, get him out of here. The crowd went wild. Trump then begins insulting the person. Crowd goes wild, chanting USA. He could have done that to anybody, right? Now, that's what I want people to understand. It's not that Trump was calling for this individual to be removed. The Secret Service, as I said, was already handling that. He didn't have to say a word. But what he did with that crowd is what is so shocking to me. That crowd was ready to crucify that man. That crowd would have cheered wildly if that man had been executed in front of them. That's how much they love Donald Trump. And Trump, as I said, he could have done that to anybody in that crowd. Donald Trump could have randomly pointed to an individual in that crowd, even if they were wearing a MAGA hat, waving a Trump flag. He could have said, get that person out of here, get him out of here, you're gone. And the crowd, with no context, not knowing if the man had done something, they would have still cheered. They would have loved it. That's the power that Donald Trump has over these people, and that is why he is so dangerous. It's this mob mentality that we just saw in full force during that video clip. They don't care what the person did. They don't care who the person is. Trump could have pointed to anybody in that room and done the same thing, and the reaction would have been the same. That's the power he has over these people, and that is why he is so dangerous. Ring of Fire is just a few subscribers short of hitting that 1 million subscriber milestone. So if you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and do so, and stay up to date with all of the latest from Ring of Fire.